Yo, what's the deal, fam? It's your man Eeze. Morning walk, morning coffee. Keep it black, you heard? What we talking about today? Quite a few things. First off, let's start with what do you listen to clear your palate? Musical palate, I should say, because sometimes you can consume a lot of music, and it's hard to really get the objective or really listen intently because you've heard so much music. Like I was having that issue with JID's new album, God Does Like Ugly. And I said, you know what, I'm going to pause. And what I typically do is I listen to an album that kind of like clears out my palate, musical palate. I have quite a few, but just thinking, album for me would be like Philadelphia Freeway by Freeway. I think that dropped in 2003. John P. Key and the New Life Community Choir, the Strength album, like 97, something like that. Amerie All I Have, definitely throw that in there. Shout out to Rich Harrison too. I don't know where he is, but my goodness, was he a talent. What else do I listen to? Probably some smooth jazz or something like that, some Earl Klugh, and probably throw a Lupe song in there from time to time to like clear out my palate. And I find that useful because, like I stated before, a lot of times we consume so much music, it can feel as though it's a never-ending song. And you may miss certain things, or you may not even enjoy it because a lot of things may sound the same, or some things may be on a totally two different spectrums. So I just wanted to like share that, not even share, but ask you guys, what do you listen to clear your musical palate, all right? Some people may not even do that. And some people may not even know that's a thing. But yeah, a lot of people do that. Just like if you are wine tasting or something like that, you have to clear your palate, or even eating food, clear your palate to understand or get an idea of what the true taste is of the things that you are indulging in, all right? Let me know in the comment section. That came to my mind this morning. Another thing I want to talk about. Your Malice is bugging, son. Malice from the Clipse. That new verse he got on JID's album, the song Community, he was wigging on that. And I must say, like, what he's doing is, I know that it's getting a lot of fanfare and recognition, but I don't think people realize how hard it is to pull that off. He had roughly about a 15-year absence, right? 20 years with the group, but he had some projects here and there. And to come back in the game at an elite level, rapping like that, gotta give him his kudos. He showed out on the Let God Sort Him Out album. It's a couple of verses of the year candidates on that. And now we turn around in the JID's album and on this community verse. Go listen to it. I'm not gonna play it because it may get flagged, but just the rhyme schemes, the attention to detail, the commonalities of who he's trying to target as far as his age demographic and how certain things that jump out at you, like, oh yeah, that's clever. The wittiness, the flow, the patience, and just the comfort level to be away from the game this long and still have that. I think that's absolutely fire, man. So shout out to Malice, The Clipse, JID album. I'm gonna get back to it. Probably in a couple of days, I'm gonna go back and listen to it and really sit with it, or give it at least 4 or 5 listens straight through, and attempt to understand where he was trying to go with it, because it's not just beats and rhymes, you know what I'm saying? There's a lot of musicality there, a lot of different rhythms, a lot of different cadences. He has like skits or things in between it, trying to glue it together. So I'm trying to figure out what that's about and just give it like a fair assessment. But I will say, I think it's going to be a pleasant listen. because a lot of things kind of piqued my interest or made me raise my eyebrow in a sense, like, oh yeah, that's different. But goes back to my original point, just got to clear my palate concerning that, man. But 2025 is ending up and turning out to be a magnificent year musically, especially like this last month and a half, 2 months or so. Like, it's been very gratifying as a fan and supporter of music to get a chance to just see people put work out and add their contributions to the genres that we love. Also, or lastly, I should state, I want to speak about production, right? And how some people just disappear over time, but they still have the talent based on their last pieces of work. And I don't know why. I woke up this morning and Just Blaze came to mind. Where is Just Blaze? And I know a lot of people try to front on him like he don't have a sound. There was rumors going around at one point that he was a biter and all these things, but whether you want to call him a biter, innovator, a chameleon, he was good at what he did or does, and he was very adamant, or I would say intentional about his production choices, whether it was drums, when he was on his keyboard kick, like even on the Philadelphia Freeway album, Saigon solo album, The Game Is Be Told, Not To Be Sold. I love that album, man. That last track for the baby, shout out to Buck Wow, and the way they was like, the ending of each track was the beginning of the next one and how it flowed together seamlessly. But Just Blaze, man, I don't know what's up, where he's at, but I would love to hear some Just Blaze tunes. I know he did some recent work with Memphis Bleak. And one of the joints, I think he used the same sample that Beanie used for Look At Me Now. But Just Blaze, man, he made great contributions to R&B, hip hop, solid DJ. He was in those crates heavy. And I just don't know like how some producers just not fall off, but they just disappear. Or maybe it's more lucrative just to be a DJ, right, and go out there and get that bag. So I don't know, man. If you know what's going on with Just Blaze, you can put that in the comment section. But to recap this, man, Sunday morning, beautiful out here. What do you do to clear your palate musically? Like, what do you listen to? And there is no right or wrong answer. I just want to know, you might put me onto something different. I stated quite a few albums. John Pequet, the New Life Community Choir. That band was tight too. Shout out to Liddell Abrams, Maurice Fitzgerald on bass, Tim Mole on guitar. That was a tough band right there. I listened to Amerie All I Have, one of my favorite R&B albums ever. Play it straight through. Shout out to Rich Harrison, DC, what up? Throw some Lupe in there. And I mentioned someone else. Oh, Philadelphia Freeway, Philly, what up? Those are albums I typically go to clear out my palate musically. I spoke about Malice of The Clipse and the incredible year he's having. And keep in mind, this run or this attention or this the accolades or attention he's been getting, it's been what, the last, let's say, between 60 and 90 days. So what he's doing, it's compacted. Like it happens so fast. They on tour right now too. But to hear that that verse on the community record with JID, and then some of the verses he had on Let God Sort Them Out, FICO, and So Be It, So Far Ahead, POV. Son is doing his numbers, man, after stepping away from the game for that long, and to still be able to ball at an elite level. Kudos to you, sir. And lastly, what's up with Just Blaze? Where you at, Justin? What up, man? We appreciate you. We'd love to hear some new music from you. And if I missed out on some new music from him, with the exception of Memphis Bleak, latest music, let me know in the comment section, man. I could have overlooked it. But I'm about to finish up this walk. It's the ending of the weekend, you know? The start of a new week. Stay focused. Stay focused, stay focused. Anything you want to achieve in this life is possible through hard work, sheer hard work, and patience. God is the greatest, you heard? It's your man Eeze at the Eeze Experience. Remember, mature discourse in the comments section. Everybody's not going to agree with you, and they won't. And stop getting mad at people over their opinions. Because if they agree with everything that you say, you'll be hitting the like and love button. Even though this is the internet, an alternate reality, still apply the same principles that you would in real life. Everybody not going to agree with you. We don't live life in a vacuum. You don't see eye to eye all the time. But that don't mean we don't have to be adults. You heard? Go get your JID.
Hey yo,